Okay, so back. And now let's talk a little Avatar. Um, Spoilers. So make sure you like and subscribe below, comment down below, do all that stuff. Hit the bell button. But this has spoilers. Not even that much. We're not even gonna talk that long. Avatar, uh, Fire and Ash, or whatever it's called. I give it probably like an 8.5 out of a 10. There is some plot holes. There is a little bit of things in the movie that I kind of feel are. This was just a really like a long extension of part two. Because most of it just deals with the reef people in the clan, and the battle again is eerily similar to the battle in part two. So on that aspect of it, I do knock it down some points. But the movie overall is fucking lit. James Cameron again knows how to make a movie. And I gotta say, I am riding hard, and I am hard in general for Varang. Um, Gosh, I don't even have the words to sit here and tell you guys. The tent scene, if you haven't seen it, the tent scene is a 10 out of a 10 scene. They should have. I wish James Cameron would have went fully into the Fire People's tribe and her beliefs and mythology. I could have spent an hour in there. But that 10 scene, that 5 minute 10 scene, that 5 minute tent scene was out of this world. I kind of feel that the deaths involved, the Reef Chief's wife dying was really pointless. The son dying of the Reef people was pointless as well. I didn't really feel that they had any bearing on the movie. Um, and I kind of feel that even in the second one, the son that wasn't really even in the movie that much, he's not the main son. He didn't die either. Or he died, but it didn't really bear too much on it. I kind of feel that those deaths are kind of inconsequential. They're kind of meaningless deaths. I need a more famous death now. In the fourth one, Jake Sully is going to have to die. Quaritch is going to have to die. Um, Spider will have to die. Somebody's going to have to die. Neytiri will have to die in order for this to actually have an impact on me. Like holy shit, he went there, he killed him. But I mean, it's already at that point where I kind of feel like it's too far past that. Like this again, this is another knock on it. It just needed a really famous death. It needed it already. Um, Jake Sully should have stabbed Spider to death in the forest when he had a chance. Um, they could have killed Neytiri off, or they could have bled her dry. Because I think we're past. I think we're past the love story aspect of it. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Somebody's got to die to get this rivalry into send it into the stratosphere. I think Neytiri has to go. I think Jake Sully has to go. I think Quaritch has to finally die. I think Spider has to die. I think any number of them, the main characters, got to die, and that's just all there is to it. But overall, the movie is good. I do love the whale scenes. I do love the squid scenes. I do love Kira has now become like this superhero part of it, even though this movie's already into the territory of superheroish things. Um, it just worked well, and I think now, you know, again, there's not much to spoil because nothing really happens. Other than the dynamic between Quaritch and Varang is now like, yeah, Varang is a bad bitch, and I want her around for the next like 2 or 3 movies, before they ultimately kill her. And I don't think they're going to. And I'm going to tell you why. I think because of how strong of a character they just threw it out there and in there. And I think the arc will be she will come back to Awa, while I think Neytiri will continuously be dragged down, or Jake Sully will be dragged down away from Awa, and it'll lead to a conflict of like Awa will no longer believe Jake Sully is part of their clan. He's just out for himself. And she brought back Varang into the fold and enabled, because now I think it's at a point where the Sky people are just going to just like an endless plague. Just they'll never stop coming, and they're gonna just have to adapt. And I think they're going to need somebody like Varang to keep everybody in check, while Jake Sully is continually trying to run away, or hide, or just disappear, or just live a peaceful life. It's not gonna happen. They need a warlord to take care of the planet. But with that said, the Avengers trailer wasn't really shit. Not I was disappointed, but I felt it needed a little factor to it. They got it. I think the fact that Steve Rogers has a child, if you haven't seen it by now, and what happened to that child, I think they're going to. We'll see. We'll see when we. But with that said, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up because it's almost 6 minutes long. But make sure you like and subscribe down below, please. I enjoyed the 11 views you guys give me. Let's bump it up to like 50 views on these videos. I'll do some more long ones when we get back. And we'll talk some other shit when I get back. We'll need to make another one of these videos. Laters.